Amidst flaming rubble, the demon lord fell to the S-rank hunters. His dying soul fled as a violet gleam on a distant training field. Novice Riku swung his sword while his slime pet Mochi lazed on the grass. The soul streaked across the land, homing toward the weakest vessel it could sense. Mochi's tiny body caught the fragment. Violet energy erupted, and the slime began to twist and glow.
Mochi, what's happening? That light is not normal slime evolution.
I can think, I can speak. What is this glorious power surging through me? Yes, I remember now. Conquest. I shall rule this world, and you will be my first subject.
Conquest? You are a pet slime. I pulled you from a bin of training rejects.
I am no mere pet. I hold the soul of a demon lord. Bow or be crushed?
Riku's blood froze. A voice called from the guild path. He shoved Mochi inside his jacket, heart pounding. Riku dashed behind the storage shed, checking that no one had followed. He held Mochi up, trembling.
You still hide me? A demon lord's soul deserves a throne, not your sweaty pocket.
A throne? You are a blob of goo that I fed table scraps to last week.
How dare you? I hold centuries of tactical genius. You need me more than I need you.
I don't need a conquest-happy slime. One word to the guild and you are in a containment jar.
Then let me be your weapon. I will fight only for you, but never be a slave.
A tense silence. Riku's jaw tightened, weighing the words.
Fine. You are my weapon. Nothing more. No independent conquest. And you stay hidden.
Agreed. But call me Mochi. It's the only name I have from you. Do not forget it.
A sharp voice cut through the air. Riku, where are you? Senior hunter Hina. He stuffed Mochi away, face pale. Hina strode from the tree line, her silver hair catching the light, gaze locked on Riku like a hawk.
Riku, your combat scores doubled in a week. A rank G hunter doesn't improve that fast without a secret.
Secret? No secret. Just trained harder. Lost some sleep. Standard stuff, really.
The guild is watching you, Riku. We've had unusual energy readings. I trust you are not involved.
Riku's pulse thundered. Mochi's weight in his jacket felt like a burning brand.
There's a goblin nest east of here. You'll clear it tomorrow. I'll accompany you personally to evaluate.
She's setting a trap. If Mochi so much as twitches, she'll have proof.
Goblins? Pathetic. Let me out. A single tendril will end them. Did your jacket just glow? What are you hiding?
Riku forced a laugh, stepping back. Hina's eyes promised no mercy on the morrow. The mission was set. At the goblin nest, Riku swung his sword, but the creatures swarmed from every crevice. Hina watched from the ridge.
I can't hold them all. If I use Mochi's power, she'll see. But if I don't, I'm dead.
Enough. You are about to die. Let me out. It's what we agreed. Weapon use?
Before Riku could protest, a violet tendril shot from his shadow, slicing through two goblins in a blink.
One more. No? All of them. A sweep?
Mochi, stop. You weren't supposed to. They're all dead. That was too fast.
You were in danger. The pact was self-defense. This was your weapon acting, nothing more.
High on the ridge, Hina's fingers tightened on her dagger. Her face was stone, but her eyes blazed.
So the slime is the source. That power is unnatural. Riku, what have you been hiding?
Riku looked up, saw Hina's silhouette vanish over the ridge. Silence. The mission was over, but the real trial had just begun. In the guild hall's private briefing room, Hina closed the door with a click that felt like a prison bolt.
Show me what you used in that nest. The weapon that moved like a living thing. Now?
She saw everything. I can't lie my way out of this, but I can't tell the truth either.
Riku opened his palm, and Mochi oozed into view. Perfectly still, eyes dim, like an ordinary training slime.
It's a mutant slime. Found it in a bin. It hardens when I feed it mana. Just a weapon, nothing more.
A mutant. That explains the energy readings. but a slime that slaughters a dozen goblins in seconds.
Inside my head, Mochi's voice dripped amusement. A mutant. Really, Riku? I am insulted.
I'll file a report. If anything, any possession, any outburst, the guild will examine that slime under a lens. Understood?
Understood. I'll keep it contained. Thank you, Hina.
Riku left, Mochi's silent laughter shaking his palm. The lie had bought time, but Hina's gaze followed like a drawn arrow. Over the following weeks, Riku took every low-rank quest he could find, Mochi grumbling inside his jacket.
Even small fry are becoming relentless. My aura draws them. Keep hiding me, and will be ambushed daily. Your efficiency is dropping, Riku. The slime was supposed to assist, not attract every pest in the territory.
At the guild, whispers followed Riku. That slime killed a dozen goblins alone. It's not normal.
A high-priority escort mission through Bloodfang Pass. You'll join my squad. Your slime may be needed.
Bloodfang Pass? That's a death trap, even for S ranks. You are putting him at risk.
The guild needs to know if your slime is a weapon or a liability. This is your proving ground. She's baiting us. If I slip, we're dissected. If we refuse, we're suspicious. We accept.
Mochi's right. We can't hide forever. But one wrong move and this pass becomes our grave.
At dawn, Riku joined Hina's squad at the gate. The pass loomed like a scar on the horizon, full of shrieks. In the narrow pass, fanged creatures burst from crevices. Riku's slime whip deflected a claw meant for a guard.
Left flank. Riku. Razor Wolf's closing. I'll guide your strikes. Trust me.
Riku threw out his hand. A translucent violet shield ballooned from his palm, absorbing a volley of quills aimed at a fellow hunter. The hunter behind him gasped. What kind of slime is that? It moved like it read the attack. A shriek tore the sky. A wyvern swooped from the clouds, midnight scales glinting, jaws wide enough to swallow the caravan.
No holding back this time. Mochi, we go full form. I won't let anyone die here.
Then leap, partner. Let them witness what a demon lord's blade can sever.
Mochi stretched into a great sword of glowing violet. Riku leaped, slicing a single arc from crown to tail. The wyvern split in two. The halves crashed. Dust billowed. Every hunter stood frozen, staring at the slim figure and his radiant blade.
That was no mutation. That strike had intent. Something dark gives that slime its power.
Back in the guild, Riku's name was a storm. Some called him a prodigy, others a walking disaster with a demonic pet.
At last, respect. Though they call it fear. Either works. You should look more pleased.
Hina summoned Riku to the same cold room. Her fingers traced a thick folder on the desk.
The Demon Lord's death left a soul fragment unaccounted. Our analysts traced an identical energy signature from your slime.
She knows. The lie is dead. If I confess, Mochi is dissected. If I don't, she'll think I'm a demon agent.
Don't speak. Something is coming. I feel it. A shard of me, but twisted.
A tremor shook the guild. Crimson light bled through the windows. Mochi's body convulsed, screaming.
The other half, it's calling. It wants to consume me. What other half? Riku, what demonic pact have you made? Answer me.
Before Riku could speak, the darkness receded. The presence was gone, but the room remained frozen in its aftermath. Before Riku could answer, Mochi's trembling body erupted. Violet light bled from its core, projecting a shadow onto the wall. The silhouette sharpened. A towering figure, fractured crown, eyes of molten fury. The demon lord's conquering half.
You have half of me, tiny vessel, the half that fled. I will consume you, and then this world.
Get out of my head. I am not yours. I am Mochi.
The connection snapped. Mochi collapsed into Riku's palm, dim and shuddering. The vision evaporated.
That was a demon lord. Your slime holds a fragment of the enemy we thought slain.
He's not the enemy. He's been fighting that other half his whole existence. We have to stop it before it finds us again.
Then you knew all along. You lied to the guild, to me. This is beyond a mutant slime.
Riku opened his mouth, but Hina raised a hand. Later, evacuate the hall. Now we prepare for a demon lord's return. The guild erupted into controlled chaos. Hina's suspicion had become a wary alliance. The real battle was about to begin. Hina pulled Riku aside into a corner of the empty hall. Her voice was steel, cutting through the distant shouts.
Explain. How did your slime become a demon lord's vessel? Leave nothing out.
An accident. The US rank team's kill, the soul fragment. It entered Mochi while I trained. I never sought it.
That soul was not the conqueror. It was the part that surrendered. I carry its weariness, not its ambition. The ego split away. It wants to reabsorb me. Together, we become the demon lord whole. So you are the discarded mercy. That is why you resisted the ego's call.
He's my partner. He's been fighting that darkness since day one. We have to stop it.
I'll brief the guild master, but time is short. Can you face that ego and survive?
I don't need to control him. I just need to be there. We'll face it together.
Mochi's weak glow hardened. The slime's eyes burned with resolve. The secret pact had become a sacred promise. Without warning, the ego's shadow fell across the village of Oakvale. Houses ignited with black flame. Hina shoved a child from the path. A shadow beast's claw tore her shoulder. She fell, blood soaking her armor. Riku charged Mochi, forming a blade. The ego's hand swatted them aside like rag dolls. They crashed into the rubble.
You feel incomplete, don't you, little shard? Surrender to me, and we will rule as one again.
His voice, it resonates. The part of me that remembers conquest, it stirs.
He's slipping. The ego's pull is too strong. I can't fight this for him. He has to choose.
Riku's hand trembled, then tightened. He drew back and hurled Mochi toward the ego. Choose now, Mochi. Mochi streamed through the smoke, the ego's maw opening wide to receive him. A reunion or a devouring. In that frozen instant, Mochi's eyes met Riku's. The choice was his alone. He would not be a puppet. The world held its breath. The final gamble had been cast. A slime's heart against a demon lord's hunger. Mochi struck the ego's chest and kept going. Violet slime bloomed through the dark figure like ink in water.
What you dare. You are the weak half. I am the conqueror.
I am the half that chose peace, but I will protect it with your strength. For Riku,
Mochi's form swelled into a pulsing orb of violet and black. Two silhouettes warred within one gentle, one savage. A shockwave hurled Riku backward. He crashed into Hina, who dragged him behind a broken wall.
Let me go. I have to help him.
you can't interfere. That battle is inside him. If you go near, you'll be torn apart.
Inside the orb, the gentle soul wrestled the ego's darkness. Violet, light, and black tendrils slashed like claws.
Mochi chose this. I have to trust him. That's all I can do.
The vortex roared louder. A slime's will against a demon lord's hunger. The village held its breath. Inside the orb, the gentle soul wrapped around the thrashing ego, not to crush, but to calm. The malice fell away like dead scales.
You are the weak half. I will not be consumed.
You were never weak. You were only tired. Rest now. We are one.
The orb collapsed. Mochi shrank, falling like a violet tear toward Riku's open hands. Riku caught him, the slime's warmth gentle against his skin. The tiny crown was now a soft tiara.
I told you I'd be your strongest weapon, but only when you need me.
You idiot. You could have died.
Behind them, Hina lowered her dagger. Her eyes held no suspicion, only a quiet, grudging respect. The tiara on Mochi's crown caught the light. No longer a symbol of conquest, but of a promise kept. The village stirred. The demon lord's threat had ended. The world had gained its gentlest champion. Oakvale's survivors surrounded Riku, their children touching Mochi's warm glow without fear.
I was wrong about you both. That slime, Mochi, saved this village.
Back at the guild, The assembly hall buzzed, hunters whispered as Riku walked the aisle. The guildmaster proclaimed Mochi a registered unique combat familiar. A badge of slime and crown was pinned to Riku's jacket.
Thank you. But he's not just a weapon. He's my partner.
And let it be known, I shall only fight when this fool's life hangs by a thread. No casual swatting of goblins.
Laughter rippled through the hall. The feared slime was a stubborn pet after all.
Then we'll just have to keep throwing you into mortal danger. Good training for him.
Thus, Riku, the former rank G hunter, became the keeper of the world's most powerful slime, who answered only to pet names. The guild's recognition marked a new chapter. The slime's crown gleamed with quiet promise. In the quiet of Riku's room, Mochi's glow was steady. He spoke without his usual arrogance.
I possess the full strategic mind of a demon lord now. I could orchestrate campaigns that would shatter nations.
And what do you intend to do with that knowledge?
Use it to keep you alive, obviously. Conquest is boring compared to our game nights.
I was terrified, you know? When I threw you, I thought I'd lost everything.
Your trust was my anchor. Without it, I would have become the monster he wanted. I didn't know what it meant to be a friend until you.
Riku said nothing. He simply held Mochi close, the weight of the answer already understood.
Partners, then, not pet and master, just two idiots against the world.
They watched the light fade together. The crown on Mochi's head no longer meant conquest, it meant home. A month later, a rabid chimera terrorized the northern plains. Riku faced it alone, Mochi on his shoulder.
Feint, left. Then strike the right head first. The fire sac is on that side.
I know. You've told me 3 times already.
The chimera's tail swept low. Riku stumbled. A violet slime shield burst from his back, deflecting the blow.
Reckless, what part of Feint slipped your mind? You'd be a stain without me.
Nearby hunters, sent as backup, gaped in awe. The legendary slime had acted but only at the final breath.
Thanks, partner. I had it under control.
At the guild hall, Riku slammed the monster's head on the counter. Mochi glowed, basking in the stares.
Another bounty, another lesson. You are welcome for the tactical genius.
This became their rhythm. Mochi's wit, Riku's steel, and a bond that turned every battle into a lesson. Hina found Riku at the training yard, Mochi resting on his shoulder like a violet decoration.
Your name carries weight now. Help me shape the new recruits. They need to see what real teamwork looks like.
If you think we're a good example, sure. Just don't expect Mochi to actually help.
During a water break, Hina spoke low, her voice stripped of its usual command.
I misjudged you. That slime is not a threat. Your bond is something I've never seen before. Of course, he's not a threat. He'd be a corpse 10 times over without my brilliance.
He's not wrong. Show them how it works. One spar, Hina.
Swords clashed. Whenever Hina pressed, a violet tendril flicked out to correct Riku's stance. Mochi's voice rang out like a tiny general. The recruits erupted into cheers. Hina lowered her blade, a genuine smile breaking through her stern features. The trio stood together. No longer mentor, suspect, and secret. Just 3 hunters who had earned each other's trust. That evening, Riku sat at his desk, the journal open. He wrote of the day's training, the laughter, the trust.
Your handwriting is atrocious. You wrote, survived, with 1 V. I am the one who keeps you literate, too.
You are a slime, not a scribe. If I hadn't pulled you from that bin, you'd still be jiggling in a box.
A bin. I was a dormant demon soul waiting for destiny. You were a G rank nobody who couldn't parry a goblin.
And now I am a hunter with a badge who doesn't need to hide his partner. Funny how that worked out.
Their bickering dissolved into a shared glance. Mochi settled into Riku's palm, the tiara catching the lamplight.
You are still a fool, but you are my fool. I wouldn't have it any other way.
They moved to the window seat. The sunset painted the sky in violet and gold, a color Mochi now wore as his own.
This is enough. No conquest, no fear, just us.
The slime's gentle breathing matched the distant hush of the night. Their story was not a legend yet, simply a promise kept. The guild halls were quiet the next morning. Hina stood at a table, her back turned, studying a mission map.
Observe Riku. The perfect tactical strike.
Before Riku could shout, the violet balloon splashed across Hina's back. Water dripped onto the floor.
Direct hit. She never saw it coming.
Hina turned slowly. Her face was a mask of stone, water still dripping from her silver hair.
You, little menace. That was freezing. I should make you do laps until you are just a puddle. I am just a harmless slime. Riku made me do it.
I did not. Mochi, you traitor.
Fine. He gets double training. And you, Mochi, just earned yourself guard duty with the recruit's laundry.
The threat was empty, and they all knew it. In that moment, the guild felt less like an institution and more like a home. A messenger in crimson armor strode into the guild, a gold-rimmed scroll gleaming in his grip. Riku broke the seal. The parchment bore the sigil of the S-rank team that had slain the Demon Lord.
Finally! The big fries want to meet us. This is our stage.
They want a joint mission in the Eastern Marshes, but this is an S-rank request. Are we ready?
You faced a Demon Lord's remnant. There's nothing out there you can't handle together.
Hina's confidence was steady. Riku's shoulders settled. He nodded.
Pack your bags, partner. Adventure awaits, and I won't carry everything.
At dawn, they stood at the guild gate, packs ready, Mochi glowing like a small star.
Thanks for everything, Hina. We'll be back.
Hina watched them walk into the sunrise, the slime's crown a beacon of something new. The world was wide, and their story was just beginning. The road to the eastern marshes wound through an old forest, sunlight dappling through the leaves.
Hey, Mochi, do you ever wonder, what if you had chosen to become the full Demon Lord?
And miss teasing you every day? Never. Ruling the world would be dreadfully dull.
Dull? You'd have armies at your feet.
Armies don't laugh at my jokes. You do. That's better than any throne.
You are a strange slime, Mochi.
Strange? I prefer exceptionally unique. Now, keep walking. Your endurance is still pathetic.
Mochi's tiara caught a sunbeam, casting tiny violet sparkles on the path. They walked on, trading quips, the weight of the past dissolving into the simple rhythm of their steps. A demon lord's ambition had become a slime's loyalty, and there was no regret in that crown's glow. The forest gave way to a marshland. A colossal stone archway looming before them. Riku's badge, engraved with a slime and crown, caught the dim light, a mark of their bond.
Ready for another adventure, partner? The S ranks will want to show.
Always.
They crossed the threshold. Mochi's violet glow painting the stone walls with dancing light. The camera pulled back, revealing the vast, forgotten structure and the small figures disappearing within. Mochi's tiara sparkled one last time, a gentle beacon against the unknown dark.
I'll only step in when you are truly in over your head. Try not to make it too soon.
I'll do my best to keep it interesting then.
Their voices faded into the shadows. The crown's light flickered, then held steady. A new chapter had begun.